Here are 10 things Football Manager thinks could happen by the summer of 2022. Arsenal fans are getting more and more frustrated every minute the Gunners go without winning a trophy. Incredibly though, Football Manager thinks Arsenal will win a hat-trick of league titles and a Champions League by 2020. While Arsenal fans can't envision these things happening with Arsene Wenger, the Frenchman actually won a league and European Cup double in 2018, retiring at the end of the season. Carlo Ancelotti took over, winning the league in his first 2 seasons. I've got good news and bad news if you're an Everton fan. The good news is, you'll still have Romelu Lukaku and Ross Barkley in 2022, as well as adding Raheem Sterling to your squad. The bad news is, you got relegated at the end of the 2021-22 season and are now in the Championship. However, it could be worse. You could be an Aston Villa fan. The Villains are top of the league in 2022, just a shame it's alphabetically and it's League One. Now with Malky Mackay in charge, Villa have been managed by Steve Bruce, Nigel Pearson, Eddie Howe, Martin Skirtle and Gavin Strachan, all of whom were sacked. Unless you're Cristiano Ronaldo, most people consider Lionel Messi to be the best player in the world right now, and Football Manager appears to agree. With the Barcelona man being named World Player of the Year 5 years in a row, even at 35, Messi is considered the best in the world. From best to most expensive, the current most expensive player in the world is Paul Pogba, costing a whopping £89 million. That record was smashed by PSG in 2020 though, spending £114 million on Rachedli Bazour, then strangely selling him 2 years later for just £73 million. This wasn't the only triple figure transfer though, with Man City spending £100 million on Christian Pulisic. The American scored 1 goal in his first season in the Premier League. Value for money. Speaking of money, let's head to the Chinese Super League. Guangzhou Evergrande continue to dominate, winning every season, but it's turning into more of a retirement league, with players not heading east until their 30s. 34-year-old Karim Benzema and 38-year-old Javier Mascherano are the top earners, bagging a cool £275,000 a week. When Pep Guardiola took over as Manchester City boss, it was billed as a project. Well, that project is still going strong in 2022, with 7 trophies under his belt, including a Champions League. Guardiola is doing alright, but it took him until 2022 to win his first Premier League crown. I can't say the Man City owner's waiting that long. Staying in Manchester, Jose Mourinho is still calling the shots at Old Trafford, winning the league twice. The special one has won 8 trophies, but 3 of them were the Community Shield, and does that really count? No it does not. Everyone is talking about Wayne Rooney's future lately. On Football Manager, he heads to France for a year on loan at Toulouse before signing a 2-year deal with Hearts. After a poor spell in Scotland, Rooney is now looking for his first job in management. Better than moving to China, I suppose. And finally, the 2022 World Cup. Swapped from Qatar to Argentina, did England finally raise the trophy for a second time? No, France did, beating Belgium 2-0 in the final. As for the 3 Lions though, they were knocked out in the group stage. And they say Football Manager isn't realistic. So those are 10 things Football Manager thinks could happen by 2022. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.